Zhao Liying and Blowing Pinellia is over. Can Yang Bao's transformation work bring new surprises? Recently, news that the urban-themed work Blowing Pinellia starring well-known young artists Zhao Liying and Zhao has been officially completed has been on the hot search list for a while. After the file was finalized, the Blowing Pinellia finally did not disappoint the expecting audience. It will be exclusively broadcast by IKI on the launch station, and will be broadcast simultaneously on Jiangsu's satellite TV and Zhejiang's satellite TV. The popularity of Blowing Pinellia brings new blessings. It can be said that the Blowing Pinellia is extremely explosive and can be called a boutique production. One of the potential hits, the Blowing Pinellia is based on popular writer Anaya's film and television adaptation, I Can Die. Grandma is no stranger to many viewers. A true industrialist, he turned from politics to business, and published popular works such as Daijing Day, Everything Is Well, Ode to Joy, and Falling Flowers. In addition, the works under his name have been filmed and photographed many times by the well-known film and television production team Noon Sunshine. It can be said that the quality of the script and the story is absolutely trustworthy and affirmed. Secondly, the potential of blockbuster films cannot be underestimated by the production team behind the Blowing Pinellia. Formerly known as Savage Growth, the track has been highly anticipated from the start of the project. The subsequent Blowing Pinellia was co-directed by Fu Duangyu and Mao Wei, and written by Zhang Ting and Fu Duangyu. For many viewers, the former Fu Duangyu is no stranger. Born in 1968, he studied in an acting class in his experience in film and television. Since the 1990s, high-standard works such as Wu Tongyu, Undercover Life and Death, Doctor's Health, The Sky of Tibet and Broken Rain and Fire have been released successively. And Zhang Ting is also full of strength. The artist born in 1975 has also made some achievements in film and television. Published a large number of film and television works such as The Legend of Liying Heroes, The Age of Entrepreneurship, Fights Break the Sphere, and Ming Feng Hua. Full stop. Zhang Ting is still writing the screenplay for the currently broadcast historical drama The Long River in the World, starring Luo Jin and Yang Fang. With the potential of 3 blockbuster films, the cast of the Blowing Pinellia is very eye-catching. The play revolves around the core hero and Zhao Liying, starring Huo Hao, Li Guangji, Wang Changchang, Sun Jin and other young actors. In addition, there is no lack of experienced cast members in the work, including representatives of powerful artists such as Wang Jinsong and Liu Wei. The lineup of old and new actors is relatively decent, and will undoubtedly add a lot of points to this Blowing Pinellia in terms of acting skills. The story structure after the filming of Blowing Pinellia is not complicated. It mainly tells the story of the heroine Su Bangsha, who has experienced many ups and downs in career development and successfully started a business in the steel industry from childhood to adulthood. The result of successful business management. During this process, Su Bangsha has also experienced the tempering and testing of family, friendship, love, morality, interest, spirituality and many other aspects of life, and finally became a big winner in life. It has to be said that the script structure of the Blowing Pinellia after film and television is very sophisticated, and the thickness and depth of the work are also very exciting, which can prove itself in the market and in front of the audience. The fourth aspect is money potential. Looking forward to the early broadcast of Blowing Pinellia, and also looking forward to this metamorphosis of Yang Bao, who can meet the expectations of enthusiastic audiences and bring audiences a different Su Bangsha and a new experience of watching dramas experience. 02. The roof of the Xiangsha show Liu Li, the male hero has a feeling of touch, and the crowd eating life and passing. Discussing which, Xiangsha shows have been extremely well known lately, and numerous superb works have arisen. For instance, 3 Live 3 Universes 10 Miles of Peach Blooms, Agarwood and Honey Ashes Like Snow, Kanglanju, etc. This is for the most part in light of the facts that Xiangsha shows meet the mental necessities of youthful crowds. Everybody is burnt out on their typical work in life, and they would rather not observe more and contemplate those weighty points. Splitting away from reality and having a sweet relationship, this sort of fantasy show causes individuals to feel that there is no weight, and it is not difficult to follow. If you have any desire to discuss the roof of Xiangsha show, you need to specify Liu Li, which drives low and goes high. At the point when Liu Li was first transmission, it didn't have a lot of prominence. Since the legend and champion were not notable at that point, they didn't have their own traffic like some notable entertainers. Yet, as the show broadcasted, an ever-increasing number of individuals followed it up. Subsequent to watching Liu Li, numerous watchers expressed that it is basically impossible to receive in return in a brief time frame. For what reason did Liu Li, which many individuals were not hopeful about toward the start, become the roof of Xiangxia show? As a matter of some importance, in light of the fact that the substance of the first novel of this play is extremely strong, in the wake of being adjusted by experienced screenwriters, it is more in accordance with the standard crowd's inclination for observing dramatizations. The plot of Liu Li is minimized and the musicality is smooth. It is sweet when it ought to be sweet, and brutal when it ought to be manhandled. The crowd can't quit watching it. Likewise, the characters of the male and female heroes are additionally extremely contacting. Particularly the person plan of the male hero, numerous watchers lauded the male hero of Liu Li as a delegate of old ensemble sentiment shows. Chen Yi's old outfit looks astonishing, with the Susan of the legend in the book. As per the plot of Liu Li, the legend is here to reclaim the courageous woman. Chen Yi's warm inclination under his chilly appearance is extremely persuading in this show. The legend and courageous woman CP of Liu Li additionally made the crowd live and pass on, unfit to remove themselves. At the point when CP has turned into a sort of culture, it is obviously a sort of satisfaction to meet CP that merits hankering and prospering. This has likewise accomplished the particular professions of the male and female heroes, whether it is notoriety or espresso status, there has been a huge ascent. 03. Wang Yibo's road dance show full record, Ao Fixu started to lead the pack in pig form, many challengers were perceived. It has been nearly 30 days since Wang Yibo called the shade call of the 5th season finals of This Is Road Dance. During this time, the fame of Wang Yibo's road dance didn't diminish with the finish of the show. And, surprisingly, more out of the circle. From the first hip-jump medicinal classes, building locales, and vehicle fix shops to the present military camps, grounds, and roads, the excitement for Wang Yibo's initial dance has never decreased, and it has been redesigned many rounds. It has genuinely accomplished road dance for all, and mood for all. Wang Yibo, it demonstrates the traffic and truly advanced positive energy. The dance that Wang Yibo displayed to everybody can stimulate the energy of the entire individuals, however that's what everybody knows one moment in front of an audience, a decade off the stage. To practice such a dance, it is beyond the realm of possibilities for Wang Yibo to look for 3 days. He probably paid a great deal for posting on the net for 2 days. Also, Wang Yibo's Ao Fixu at last delivered the full record of Wang Yibo's different preparation arrangements in the beginning phase of the Hip Bounce finals, albeit in the hearts of fans, this part ought to have been delivered sometime in the past. In the live transmission occasion on the night of October 29th, Wang Yibo didn't reach out to the dance he needed to move interestingly until October 25th. As a result of the sluggish passage into the gathering, when the other colleagues have prepared to the place of flawlessness, Wang Yibo has just barely come into contact with it. In light of serious areas of strength for him abilities, he can do a few maneuvers after training, and a few maneuvers are new and troublesome, so he really wants the colleagues to go to eat and rest and contact the mirror ordinarily. At the point when one thing is rehashed ordinarily due to work, it will turn out to be extremely sickening, yet for Wang Yibo, moving is an energy, so he can persevere in the early evening. Seeing this hip jump show narrative, regardless of fans or passers-by, they won't question Wang Yibo's disposition towards hip bounce and the level he at long last showed. He truly views hip bounce as his #1 leisure activity. Marked the agreement, accepted a position in labor administration. To make this narrative look less serious, Ao Fixu was additionally to facilitate the misery of fans. During Wang Yibo's preparation, I rehearsed a wide range of developments under the camera, and the lower left corner of Ao Fixu is pig mold Wang Yibo. Initially, Wang Yibo's milk fat was unmistakable, however it was okay to add a feeling of sharpness with cosmetics, yet when Wang Yibo had no cosmetics without the gift of eyeliner, he was truly adolescent. It's anything but a distortion for fans to refer to him as pig mold. Also, the Cure rendition of Wang Yibo drawn by Ao Fixu has gotten a handle on the embodiment very well, and looks considerably more pig than himself. During the practice, Wang Yibo will have knee torment and hand torment from the dance, yet he will in any case look at the artist for some time throughout the break, and when the cosmetics and beautician is styling him, his legs are as yet retaining. Before the beginning, he will sit on the ground and stretch his legs like a kid. Wang Yibo isn't a divine being, he moves well, yet it isn't at the degree of having the option to enter the opposition stage initially, nobody can do this. Wang Yibo is first-rate, however he doesn't have a first-rate air. In hip bounce, he gives everything. Thus, when he says it's not awful to move any place on the planet, others will accept that he is earnest, since he additionally moves any place he is. Group, changing area, dance practice room, residence. hip jump circles have never encountered something like this. Perhaps a couple of years or even many years after the fact, when we discuss the historical backdrop of homegrown hip jump improvement, that defining moment will be Wang Yibo. At the point when the recordings of many challengers showed up toward the finish of the hip bounce narrative, Wang Yibo had previously remembered them. They have done hip bounce for all, any place on the planet.